And we live. Hey, friends. Hey, now, how we doing today? Listen, I'm happy to be in the building. This is episode 82 of Green Eye Sparkle, baby. The show. Yes, y'all. We have hit the 82nd episode. We got 18 more episodes before we hit that 100 episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. It is always a pleasure being in the building with my crew, my sparklers, on this wonderful Thursday. Yeah, I'm glad it's Thursday. Listen, Thursday seems like it's the best day ever because it's that one day that's away from Friday to get y'all weekends on and popping. So yeah, let's enjoy and celebrate. I always like to celebrate on Thursdays. I say it's a thankful, thoughtful, and thrilling Thursday, y'all. Cause you got the weekend right around the corner. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 82. And we got some things to talk about. We got a lot of things to cover, my friends. Listen, the time has flown by, y'all, with the preseason games. Child, you know they getting ready to take that 90-man roster. That 90-man roster getting ready to get sliced and diced. We got the final weekend of all the preseason games. They got to make some decisions. Everybody can't stay. Now they ain't gotta go home, but they're gonna have to get up off their roster, okay, friends? Because, the teams got to trim what they call it. They got to trim that fat around there, like a juicy steak. You got to trim the fat. So it's going to be on and popping. Also, we got to talk about, we're going to talk about the preseason lineup, too. We're going to talk about all preseason game 3. Who playing whom. We're going to take care of that as well. And y'all know how I like to do. I like to kick it off by saying I appreciate y'all. I truly appreciate y'all coming in and kicking it with your girl Green Eye Sparkle, baby. I am Simply Carissa, and this is Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. How y'all feeling and how y'all doing today? Now, y'all know I got to kick it off with Master P. Master P always got something inspirational to say. You know what he said, y'all? This is what Master P said, child. Y'all know I be all on his Instagram. He said, not everything you try will work, but you will not know if it works if you don't try. So you know what? Take those words of wisdom from Master P. If you don't try anything, you won't know if it worked, friends. So I like that. I love his words of wisdom. Shout out to my mom. Mom knows best. As you guys can see, when y'all see this background, y'all know I am in my temporary studio. I got to lay eyes on my mom, a.k.a. BJ the Researcher. Y'all show some love for her. Y'all can put some hearts in the chat. And she's doing really well. She had a doctor's appointment today. The doctor just shared good news. Good news, good news. So yeah, I'm here right now, celebrating with my mom. Child, we even had Chinese food tonight. I let her dabble in some, off the diet kind of food. But yeah, we did a little deliciousness, but we ate our vegetables. We did eat our vegetables, friends, okay? Along with the other deliciousness. Yes. Now, friends, oh my gosh, is it me? Oh my goodness, we had a few rest in pieces that we got to talk about today, y'all. Before I kick off, so I like to get the sad stuff, off the rip, so we can get into some juicy stuff when it comes down to the NFL and other trendy news. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton passed away, y'all. She passed away at the age of 80 years old. She has, oh my gosh, when I think about Dolly Parton and the things she's done, I mean, over and beyond the imagination. She even had Dolly's World. She's a good old-fashioned country singer. Dolly Parton had it going on. Because did y'all know this? Now, did y'all know she is the one that wrote the song that Whitney Houston sang, I Will Always Love You? That was Dolly Parton. Whitney Houston just sang the song, but that was Dolly Parton who wrote that. So I was really sad to see that child. Did y'all see her at that Super Bowl game? Don't play with, may she rest in peace. Don't play with Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton had on her some Daisy Dukes when she went out there at that game. When they had that Super Bowl and she was dressed like the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Fred, welcome in. Andrew, how you doing? Thank y'all for tuning in. Some of y'all just sliding in. Hey, 6766767. We got Andrew in the building with the 6767. But anyways, y'all, I digress, friends. As I was saying. So yeah, may Dolly Parton rest in peace. As y'all come in, friends, I forgot to say this when I first kicked off the show. As y'all come in, friends, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to Green Eye Sparkle. It's Simply Carissa. My show is Green Eye Sparkle. So y'all see Simply Carissa. That's me. My show is Green Eye Sparkle, baby. The show. This is episode 82. I appreciate y'all tapping in, hitting that like button, and subscribing. Dolly Parton, 80 years old. That woman she's done so much, but I love that she lived in the skin that she was in. She did so much, and she did not let age deter her. I mean, I was just thinking about where I have gone out down that field with them Dallas cowgirls when they kicking their legs, doing them little cheerleading dances and everything. Child, Dolly Parton went right on out there. Shout out to Dolly. May she rest in peace. She just opened at Netflix was gonna have some kind of series that she was just about to drop. I guess Netflix gonna keep going with it. But you know what? I thought was a very it was like I guess it was a term of endearment. She wanted her nephew. She said if she ever passed away, she wanted her nephew to announce her death, and the nephew did just that. The nephew, hey friend, welcome in y'all. Hey Toy, hey Ho Noi, Andrew in the building. How y'all doing? Hey friends, my moderator should be sliding in the building in a minute. Mick Swagger, I know y'all out there. Y'all come on in, cause Green Eyes started on time. Oh yeah, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Green Eyes has been right on time. So I know my moderators sometimes they like, Green Eyes not gonna be on time. Oh yeah, Green Eyes is on time, friends. I am on time. Yeah, so listen, the nephew actually announced her death. He did a very touching announcement about Dolly Parton's death, y'all. I thought that was really special. Hey McKay, how you doing, friend? Thank y'all for coming in. Also, that was not the only death that happened, y'all. Samuel Monroe. Samuel Monroe Jr., some of you guys may not recognize the name, but y'all definitely will recognize the characters he's played. He was in the Set It Off. You know, Set It Off with Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, Kimberly Elise, Vivica Fox. He passed away today, y'all. He was 52 years old. 52 years old. May he rest in peace. Oh, he was in the Players Club too. Yeah. He played in the Players Club. He played in Menace to South Central. He played in the Tales from the Hood. Yeah, so Samuel Monroe Jr. He passed away, y'all. 52 years old. May he rest in peace. Also, who liked the Transformers? Anybody watched all the different franchises of the Transformers? Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know how the car would turn into a robot? Like that Bumblebee thing, you know, it was a black and yellow, be like a black and yellow Camaro. Then it would transform into a robot. Well, the voice behind the Transformers, his name is Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen also passed away, y'all. He was 85 years old. He passed away. That announcement. So all these, it was 3. You know they say deaths come in 3s. So all of these celebrities, they all passed away like within a day of each other. Dolly Parton was first, Samuel second, and Peter Cullen third. So they say that the deaths happen in 3s. So may they all rest in peace. I wanted to get the that sad news out the way first, because y'all know Green Eye Sparkle always has an upbeat show, and we going to have us a lot of conversation and a lot of rah-rah when it comes down to what's happening around the NFL. And if I forgot this, I said shout out to my mother. Mom knows best, a.k.a. research. I did say that. I almost thought I forgot to shout out my mom. But listen, y'all. How about them Seattle Seahawks? Baby, when I tell you the Seattle Seahawks, that football league has been sold. And when I tell y'all that price, oh, baby, y'all ready for this? The Seattle Seahawks was sold at a whopping tune of $9.612 billion. That's the highest sale of any franchise. Because, it was the Washington Commanders that was sold a couple of years ago. And Magic Johnson, he was in on that deal, y'all. But that was around $6 billion. But the Seattle Seahawks was sold, y'all. I talked about this. Okay, I'm not telling y'all anything that we didn't discuss earlier. Remember I told y'all they were trying to get the sale done before the season started. Heck, they were trying to get that sale done before they even started the draft. It just didn't come to fruition until now. And so, child, y'all want to know who they sold it to? Woo, child, honey. So first of all, you guys know, I don't know if you knew or didn't know. So let me give some history first. And by the way, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Green Eye Sparkle. Y'all see that like button on y'all screen? Y'all don't forget to hit it and subscribe to Green Eye Sparkle. I greatly appreciate that, my friends. Because as you guys come in alive, and YouTube acknowledges and recognizes the feedback. So the feedback for me is when y'all come in and we talking, and y'all can get in the chat and talk. And then don't forget though, hit that thumbs up. That thumbs up is that you liking this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, friends, let's keep it rocking and rolling. So Paul Allen was the original owner of the Seattle Seahawks, friends. He was, if y'all don't know who Paul Allen was the co-founder of Microsoft. And he died in 2018, y'all. He died at 65 years old. That's not old. 65, people look at 65 like that's old. That's not old. 65 is like the new 55, y'all. So 65 years old was pretty young. But yeah, he passed away of non-Hodgkin lymphoma at 65. So not only did he own the Seattle Seahawks, he also owned the Portland Trail Blazers. So let's be clear. So he had his hands on two different entities. He had the NBA and he had the NFL, y'all. So what happened was the Trailblazers were sold, but the agreement was to keep that NBA team in Portland, okay? Now, the Seattle Seahawks also staying in Seattle right now, allegedly. I'm just going to say allegedly, y'all, because anything can go down. Hey, Michaela, that's speak to you, Michaela. Thank y'all for coming in, friends. And don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. How y'all doing today? Let's get it a little closer so y'all can see me, child, in the light. I forgot to turn on the other light, y'all. Can y'all see me okay? Yeah, I want to make sure y'all can see me real good, because this Green Eye Sparkle, this is episode 82, and I'm so excited to be in front of you guys tonight. So, anyway, so when John, child, where did I get the name John from? I don't know. I don't know why John came up on my mouth. But y'all listen, so when Paul passed away, the team, the Seahawks and the Portland Trailblazers, that it was left to his sister. His sister owned the teams. So there was an agreement though they had to hit a point that they had to sell off these teams. It was a part of their his wishes, if you will. So they have been sold. But oh my goodness, y'all put it in the chat. I mean, I think $9.612 billion is a lot of money. But somebody had it. Look, they didn't even flinch. They didn't even flinch, y'all. So you know what? If they got it, I said go for it. Child, they done sold this team to the Khosla family, Khosla. The Khosla family bought the Seattle Seahawks at that whopping $9.612 billion. I like to say that number because that's a big number. $1 billion. Let's put some respect on it. So yeah, congratulations to the new owners, and I hope that everything will continue to flow as it did last year, seeing that the Seattle Seahawks took it all the way to the Super Bowl. Now that they're under new ownership, let's hope that they can, keep it rocking and rolling. Now, if the Seattle Seahawks is not your team, Y'all put in the chat, who is your favorite team? Y'all let us know who is your favorite team. Shout out your favorite NFL team. Inquiring minds want to know. Because I want to know what my little nose itself. But yeah, isn't that interesting? But you know what? The NFL league, they unanimously voted to sell the Seattle Seahawks to the Kosler family. Now, I don't really know much about the Kosler family, but like I said, they pockets run real deep. Those pockets running real deep at a whopping 9.612 billion. Y'all put in the chat. Y'all thought that was a good deal? Or y'all thought that was too much? Y'all know I like to engage. I love when y'all get in the chat. So just let me know, friends. Let me know what y'all thinking about that. Mm-hmm. Isn't that something? Wow. Now, this weekend is the last preseason game. Hey, YouTuber Fulton. What's my name? Oh, well, the show is Green Eyes Sparkle Baby, episode 82, but my channel is simply Carissa. How you doing? How you doing at YouTuber? At YouTuber Fulton. Nice to have you in the building. Now, listen, y'all. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what I was about to say. Now, this is the last weekend of the preseason. Preseason 3 is coming. This is the third preseason game, and this weekend is it. The 90-man roster has to get reduced to the 53-man roster. Well, that's good. Hey, YouTuber, that's good to know that you are doing good. Thank you. And by the way, friend, if you don't mind, hit that like button. I love engaging with friends, and I keep forgetting to remind everybody to hit the like button. So I'm trying to remind myself. Yeah, so y'all hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to Green Eyes Sparkle. We are real time. This is real time live streaming, so I appreciate when y'all come in the room and actually engage with me real time. Thank you, my friend. So the 90-man roster is about to drop to 53. Woo, do y'all know? Let me make sure I got my stats right. But if my stats serve me correctly, over 1,000 players are going to be out of a job because you got 32 teams. They've got to trim it down to a 32-man roster. I'm sorry, not 32, a 53-man roster, y'all. 1,184 players are going to lose their job. You love my channel? Oh, thank you. Now listen, make sure that you share out my live. Let everybody know that Green Eyes Sparkle is here in the building, because we always got some juicy information to talk about, especially now that it's sports season. Oh, y'all gonna get real-time sports conversation over here, honey. Because like I just told y'all, that big sale that the Seattle Seahawks, that what the league agreed to sell it to the Colas family, that 9.612 billion, that's why I had to talk about that. So I appreciate you, my friend. Listen, decisions have to be made. And my understanding is these decisions, the deadline is going to be like by Sunday or even before Sunday. So I guess these coaches, the franchise is going to be up all night long after the Saturday preseason games, because they're talking about 1,184 players will lose their jobs before Sunday, before the cutoff. Ooh, child. Now, do y'all have some favorite players that were drafted and y'all hope they are staying afloat on y'all team? Y'all put it in the chat. Who's y'all team? I know there's a lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans out there, and y'all know I wasn't going to not say something about Kansas City and the Buccaneers before my live show ended. Now, I got to give a shout out to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because we won. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs last week. Go Bucks! So I'm a true Buccaneer fan. Y'all shout out y'all NFL teams, and I know I have a lot of friends that watch my live show and they are Kansas City Chiefs, sorry, but the better team had to win, and we won by 1 point. Listen, friends, a win is a win. So we're going to receive that one. I'm going to receive that one on the silver platter. Bring me my W. Really nicely, medium well done. Y'all could bring a little sauce because I'm going to eat my W, okay? Because we did beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, now coming up, yeah, we're going to get ready to come talk about, we got to talk about week 3, y'all. I got the whole lineup. I got the whole lineup of week 3 that's coming up. Let me get that lined up right now, child, because I know y'all going to want to know. Y'all going to want to know who's playing. And y'all know I'm gladly to oblige and let y'all know the whole lineup. So y'all get ready. Grab your pen, grab your paper, because I'm going to give y'all the whole schedule from today, Thursday, all the way to Saturday. I'm going to give y'all the whole schedule. I'm going to give y'all the whole rundown. Is that all right with y'all? Because y'all know Green Eyes is so excited when we get ready for, it's football time. I'm going to keep y'all in tune and afloat of everything that is happening. So, I mean, yeah, I hope those 1,184 team members have something to do, because they cutting out of all the 32. When they trim it back, over 1,000 people are going to lose their jobs. And I hope they have a backup plan, and that they saved from their signing bonuses. They get paid while they play. Some of them got signed. I don't know how that works. All I know is I hope that they have a backup plan, y'all. Because, I mean, NFL is the elite of the elite, the creme de la creme. So when you play with the NFL, you got to come and bring it. There is no wiggle room to not show up and be your best self. Sometimes, I got to download, and then I'm going to tell y'all about week 3. Is that all right with y'all? I just had a download, friends. Okay. Some players, not all, take it lightly. They all glow and they excited. Yeah, you got drafted. You got picked up on a team. But you know what? Like I told everybody, nobody don't want to listen to Green Eyes. The preseason matters. The preseason games truly matter. Players, some are hungry and they will show themselves approved. And they are really calculated to do the best job in all 3 preseason games because they want a spot on the roster. Some friends get out there, they got drafted and they think friends, they think they, you say, oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, friend. But some players, y'all, they get drafted, and sometimes, they get that, I like to call, they get that big head, they get that little, I made the NFL, not quite so much. Hold the line, because, yeah, you got drafted. You might play in those three preseason games, but those coaches are watching. So you have to bring your best. Some players go out there and they lackadaisical. They not, and you haven't even played a whole 3 games yet, and y'all showing up. I think sometimes it get a little honorary. It's an honor to be on the team, but I just think, can I say something? In my humble opinion, if I were a player that just got drafted, I would come with humility and I would come with grit. Y'all know I got my acronyms. I would come with grit. You know what? Let me tell y'all what my grit stands for. GRIT. And I'm not talking about the grits that you eat. I'm talking about this acronym, GRIT. If you are just signing and you coming out there on that field, you need to be ready to play like a GOAT. The G stands for GOAT, the greatest of all time. You want to come in with that mindset that you playing like a GOAT. The R stands for you got to be resilient. You trying to make that roster. If you get a bump on the elbow, shake it off. If you got a little sniffle, blow it out. But you try to get on that roster. There ain't no time for saying, well, coach, I'm not feeling my best. I think I want to sit this out. They got to trim the fat down to 53, and you saying you need to sit something out? Oh my goodness. Where they do that at? Not on the NFL. See, sometimes people got it twisted. Sometimes we operate from the lens of entitlement. There's no entitlement when it come down to the NFL and trying to make that team. We got the GOAT. You got to operate in a GOAT-like mentality. You got to be resilient when you hit that field and be intentional. Listen to the plays. Hear what that quarterback got to say. Y'all not sitting in those training meetings for no reason. When y'all sitting in that auditorium with y'all, supposed to have the notebook out. Y'all supposed to be taking notes. Y'all supposed to be listening to the head coach. Y'all supposed to be listening and jotting down some pertinent information. If I were just drafted and I'm sitting in that you know how they got that little auditorium style seating, child, I would be right up front with my paper and my pen, and I would be writing, and I would be looking like a studious, hard-working football player. Child, I wouldn't be sitting over there acting like I'm non-engaged. You got to look like you are hungry and you're soaking in every moment. That's the I, intentional. Now, T stands for tenacity. You have to have tenacity. Be tenacious. Be ready at any given point to play. What if they switch you out and say, hey, they want you to try to play another position? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? See, that bit you got to be like I said, you got to come in with the grit. Y'all ain't made the 53-man roster yet, so y'all got to come in intentional. So sometimes, players, they mouth be all stuck out. Man, I thought I was going to make the 53-man roster. They get all in their feelings, then they let their emotions get the best of them. Then they all sad, they mad with the world. But you can't be mad with the world if you ain't bring 1,000% to the table. I'm just saying, friends. Can I say something? Listen, y'all like this. I'm going to tell y'all something. Let me just break in there with a little public service announcement. If y'all liking my live show, don't y'all forget to hit that like button. I appreciate y'all so very much. This is Green Eye Sparkle, and I am so excited because it's football season coming up. So you say, oh, now you understand. Oh, okay. Yes. It's all about the football, friend. We talking about this football right now. Now, right now what I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to read. This is preseason week number 3. And I hope that somebody outside in YouTube world, y'all listening, share this with somebody that just made a team on the NFL. They need to hear these words because, see, everybody around new draft picks, all they do is sit in their ear and say how wonderful they are, how great they are, but they are not showing up on that field with that grit-like mentality. Sometimes, people gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear. But I'm not gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear. What I'm gonna tell you is, Green Eye Sparkle, she telling y'all, be hungry and humble and show great humility. When you go out there on that field, you play with the intensity of knowing that you are affirming that you will have a place on that 53-man roster. Like I said, it's a lot of great talent. And the NFL is packed with talent. But what is it that makes you stand out on the NFL? I had to do my Thursday moment thoughts on that one, friends. Is that all right with y'all? All right, here we go. Y'all got y'all paper? Y'all got y'all pen? Y'all ready to write down? Y'all ready to write down, friends? Or who's playing whom on week 3? All right, here we go, y'all. All right, first of all, we're going to kick this thing off tonight. Okay? Right now, a game is already live right now. Child, we already got a game that started. Here we go. We got the Steelers and the Buffalo Bills playing right now, y'all. Ooh, I'm going to go watch that game, friends. Then we have at 8 o'clock, we have Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Then we have at 8 p.m. the 49ers and the Raiders. So that's going to be that locally scheduled programming out there. If y'all are in out there in Vegas, all the way over there in Pacific Standard Time. Y'all, okay, yeah, 8 o'clock. All right, Rams and the Chargers are playing tonight. Child, they don't play until 10 o'clock, friends. So the Rams and the Chargers are playing at 10. Now, tomorrow, y'all write this down, friends. Tomorrow, we got the Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. They are playing tomorrow, Friday at 6 p.m. And yes, I said 6 p.m., honey. That's what they got written down, 6 p.m. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. All right, so then after we kick off at 6 o'clock, ooh, it's a lot of games, y'all. We got the Texans and the Panthers. They are playing at 7 p.m. on Friday. Then we got the Falcons and the Dolphins. They are playing at 7 p.m. Then we got my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Bucks! Child, they playing the Jacksonville Jaguars tomorrow at 7:30. Ooh, that's going to be good. Then we have at 8 p.m., we've got the New York Giants and the New York Jets. They will be kicking off at 7:30. We've got the Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. They will be playing at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Then we have the Bengals and we have the Eagles. They will be kicking off at 8 p.m. Next, we've got the Cardinals and the Packers. They will kick off at 8 p.m. Then we have the final game for Friday night. We have the Vikings and the Broncos. They will kick off at 9 p.m. So I hope y'all got it. Now, that was Thursday and Friday. Now, wait, there's more, honey. We got the Saturday games. We still got Saturday games coming. If y'all liking this roll call for the games, don't forget to hit that like button. I see y'all coming in, friends, but don't leave out so quickly. Now, y'all, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Now, let everybody know y'all liking Green Eyes Sparkle, baby. This episode 82. All right, let's keep it moving. I had to take a little breather, y'all, as I read this. This a whole roster, child. Then we got games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We got a game playing right now. All right, y'all. Now, what we have is on Saturday. Saturday, we've got the Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. They will kick off Saturday at 1 p.m. Next, we have the Bears and the Titans. That game will kick off at 6 p.m. So we've got a whole weekend packed with the preseason football game. So the last game ends, so it starts at 6, y'all. So it'll end around 9 or 10. Because guess what? All 32 franchises, they have some work to do. They got to take this 90-man roster and they got to trim it down to 53. Ooh, I wouldn't want that job. Would y'all want a job where you got to make a decision to let go so many people? You started with 90 and now you got to break this thing down to 53. Ooh, that sounds so intense. But, for some people, it's like an adrenaline kick. Some people, it's like the adrenaline is flowing. They get really excited. They're like, ooh, let's cut this person. Let's cut that person. Ooh, let's cut this person. Let's cut. They get excited. Oh, my heart would be torn because I would want everybody to stay kind of, sort of. You see how I slowed down with what I was about to say? I said kind of, sort of, because some of y'all out there on that field, and y'all did not perform well. You didn't even bring your best effort onto the field. Some of y'all thought, hey, they drafted me, I'm in. Well, they drafted a lot of people. If you're not showing yourself approved, you're not getting in there, friend. I just got to speak and tell the truth to shame the devil. Y'all got to know what you know. Show up and show out. Let you know what I would say? Let who you are in your performance be the last thing they think about when they try to make that decision on how they're going to cut this roster. That's what I would say. Those are just my Thursday thoughts, friends. I'm looking forward to the games. Some of the games have already kicked off, y'all. And I went overtime. Child, I've been talking for 34 minutes. That's pretty cool. I can already see, now that the football season is gearing up, I can already see that my time may stretch out a little bit longer, friends, because I love the NFL. I've watched football all my life as a kid. You know, watching my uncles, they all played that, what they call that, the little league, the pee wee league, whatever they call that. Growing up, that's all we did. I watched college football. I watched, everything. And so NFL, I watch NFL because that's all I know. So yeah, yeah, I can be cute and classy and still watch me a good old football game, but I'm gonna tell y'all about that football game. I'm gonna break that football game down. Um, but nevertheless, that's all my time. Now y'all know I did not come on this past Tuesday for Tuesday Thoughts. The Yeah, what's that? Yeah, the Tuesday, my tips for you Tuesday. I did not come on this week for the Tuesday Thoughts. My goal is, I will do my best. I might have to pre-record that tips for you Tuesday. I'm just running into just a little conflict with doctor appointments for my mom and being live with you guys on Tuesdays. So I may do a pre-recording or try to work around some time. I'll let y'all know, friends, because let me tell you what, I'm going to tell y'all something. I appreciate when you guys just take the time to stop the scroll and y'all come in and watch my live show. I have been on consecutively for 82 weeks. This is episode 82. Next Thursday will be episode 83. And we're going to have a lot to talk about because we got to talk about, after this weekend's preseason games, who made the team. That's going to be so exciting. Well, in the meantime, in between time, guys, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you guys later, friends. Green Eye Sparkle. She's out.